Maybe it's just a coincidence, but when I think of some of the more dangerous college campuses on this country, I also think of the more liberal college campuses on this country. Thinking of the University of California, Berkeley. Very dangerous to walk around there, especially with a laptop. Think of places like Temple University. I think of places like the University of Wisconsin out in Madison. These are all places where black criminality is wildly out of proportion, and we really shouldn't forget to add one university to that list. Rampant liberalism, rampant black on white criminality, all because white people, or students and professors, are such soft targets. Yeah, let's not forget Yale up in Connecticut. And it happened again. A 77-year-old former professor, University of Michigan, killed by one of the fellas. I think they actually burned his house too. But here's what let's take a look at that. I want to ask you guys a question.
A murder victim's son sharing his heartbreaking story just moments after the man accused of killing his father is charged with murder. 7 Action News broke this story with a push alert this afternoon. 7 investigator Simon Shaquette shows you the tense moments inside that courtroom.
Isom Hamilton showed no remorse today while facing up to life in prison. For now, he is locked up here at the Washtenaw County Jail for allegedly committing a heinous murder.
Y'all accusing me of all these charges without none of my prints.
From inside a holding facility at the Washtenaw County Jail, 29-year-old repeat offender Isom Hamilton protests his own arrest.
So the detectives already told me they went through the scene. None of my prints, none of my DNA was there, and they already took my DNA.
I'm not in a position to argue the case.
So why am I being incarcerated falsely?
This week, Ann Arbor Police, U.S. Marshals, and the Michigan Department of Corrections busted Hamilton. Today, a judge formally charged him with 5 felonies for the brutal murder of 77-year-old Robert Sharp, who spent decades teaching at the University of Michigan.
You did willfully and maliciously burn, damage, or destroy by fire or explosive a multiple-unit building or its contents.
My wife, my kids, and I are really grieving. There's a profound void that nothing can fill in the near term, if at all.
Speaking with us via Skype, Dr. David Sharp, the victim's son, says losing his father to a cold-blooded killing has hurt countless family, friends, and students. And grandfather.
We are extremely grateful to the Ann Arbor Police, and specifically to William Stanford, who was the lead detective on the case.
Hamilton is charged with open murder, armed robbery, first-degree arson, home invasion, and mutilation of a dead body. He's pled not guilty to all charges and requested a court-appointed attorney. Today, his bond was denied. Hamilton was already on parole for 2012 charges of home invasion, assaulting an officer, and felony gun possession.
So whenever there's some kind of national protest about some imagined slight against black people, how black people are relentless victims of relentless white racism, you find lots of teachers and professors at these college campuses coming out and explaining it all to us about all about white racism, and this happened, that happened, this happened, and white people are really bad and black people are just victims of this pure evil. But a place like University of Michigan, though, that's a center of it. That's a center where the teachers and the professors are writing books about it. Here we have a case of a white professor being killed by some clown. And where are all the people explaining it to us? Where are the professors coming out to explain to us why that 77-year-old professor had to die at the hands of that 22-year-old convicted convict? Where are all the, hyper smart students who are part of the Black Studies program at the University of Michigan? Where are they coming out and explaining to us why this old professor had to die? Why do the reporters not seek them out then? Why do the reporters only... I don't want to say the reporters are seeking them out, because when they have one of these Black Lives Matter style protests, you don't have to seek people out. What you have to do is beware that they're going to trample over you on the way to, being on your TV station or in your newspaper. But here we have the University of Michigan, again, black on white, violence and crime wildly out of proportion. Nobody says nothing. Nobody says nothing. The reporters let them get away with it. Chapter 972,856 of Denial, Deceit, and Delusion on college campuses, guaranteed to never make the black kids angry.